Welcome back to Siorus Plays Crusader Kings 2 in my Men of the North campaign. We are the Gwir Gogleth, the Men of the North, the Kingdom of Strathclyde, and or Altcleet, as it's still currently known. And we have just conquered Galloway. Galloway is shiny, brand new with its new name, Novant. So we've got that. We have almost. We've taken all of the de jure titles that the game itself thinks that we ought to have. So this is sort of the extent of the Kingdom of Strathclyde historically, or within near history, that Paradox kind of envisioned. I think that an argument could be made that their influence extended further. It may have been, I guess, too far into the past to include as a de jure claim. But the Isle of Man we've kind of got our eyes set on, not just because of that history there, but also because we want to weaken Pictland, which is just, it's getting too big for its britches. They almost certainly are going to come after us at any point, so we need to go after them first. We need to weaken them. So I think allying ourselves with Northumbria, our enemy for the last 30 so years of our game, not a bad idea, because they certainly don't like Pictland. Of course they don't like us at all either, because we keep invading them. But once the declared war modifier's gone away, they actually probably wouldn't hate us incredibly. Now they have a daughter that's 4, so theoretically we could betroth her to our son Maxim, potentially. Let's see here, actually. Rage betrothal. Would he go for it? He probably wouldn't, but oh, he would! He actually really would. So this could be great. We could get that alliance for the next, generation. And our son, I think, would inherit a claim on the Kingdom of Northumbria, which means we could go after Cumberland and potentially Teviotdale if they ever take that back. Now the sad part is we're going to have to wait, a while. That's going to be 12 years that we'll have to wait until that could, ripen into something great. Alternatively, we could look to marrying, perhaps, if any of these are still... No, he has a wife. He's 30. She's 7. What is he? He's the heir to the kingdom. 6, okay. Maybe we could potentially try to assassinate one of these guys' wives. Marry them in. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I'm just curious. Plot to kill, 57%. Plot to kill, 20%. People like these women far too much. It's so horrible. I don't suppose you have enemies. No, okay, they're too beloved. Too beloved. That's for the best. I'd feel a little bit bad. Just a little. Alright, so let's continue forward. Let's see. How long until we can change laws again? Alright, just a year. I'll be able to change, I think, potentially this. I'm not sure if I have legalism level at 2. I probably don't. But start moving towards getting just a higher centralization, higher tribal authority, which I can change, at the same time. Okay. I need help with a delicate private matter I don't want the Chancellor to take care of. There are those who think me undiplomatic. Yeah. Alright. And I fear they are right. And now I really need to be undiplomatic, or the woman blackmailing me might spread her lies, with me being unable to do anything about it. Rither, what have you done? You got some splaining to do. Alright, my diplomatic friend, please help me, my half-brother. Come to my aid. A woman's blackmailing me. I'm trying to think of something she could be blackmailing me for, but my mind's a blank. Oh, I like seeing that. I don't suppose... Is this a revolt or is this an independence war? Please be an independence war. No, okay, it's just a war for Pictland. Oh, this would be such a great time to go after Pictland. Still, I like seeing them in a bad state, regardless. Alright, I explained the situation for Chief Dimnagil, my brother, carefully, not wanting him to know too much about the situation, but the fear of the lunatic woman spreading malicious rumors made me quite talkative, and I may have told Chief Dimnagil too much. It was for the best, though. Chief Dimnagil agreed to help me, but wanted to be reimbursed in case something would happen. Oh, 1 gold? Yeah, whatever. Ain't nothing but a fang. Is that the 1 gold going away? Wow, that is an army. That is intense. That is intensity in 10 cities. Whew. But again, if they go Lollard, then... oh, they are Lollard already. Interesting. Oh, okay, they're uprising against him because he's Catholic. Okay. But yeah, once that happens, we could do a little holy war. Take Northern Ireland. And, yes. I have been making an effort to spend more time with my half-sister. Okay, cool. And she loves me. She loves me, yeah. And with a love like that, well, can't be bad. Meanwhile, how's this war going down here that I didn't help out with and feel kind of bad about? 0%. Yeah, because he's not doing anything. He's just sitting there creepily. Oh yeah. Let me see. I actually still kind of want to fabricate claims in Teviotdale. Oh, I should have sent him to Isle of Man. Oh, and scheme, you bastard. Marriage from Cornwall. We propose that Angharad, my half-sister, is 22. I need to check all my sisters are getting married. Ah, the petty king of Cornwall. You're not involved in any crazy wars, are you? Do you have any good allies? Count of Dax. That's useless. Probably useless anyway. Who are you? Where are you? Take me to your realm. Yeah, okay. So that's not super useful. Wessex may or may not decide that they want to go after him. They don't have any claims on it, so there's that. How many troops can he raise? Let's talk brass tacks. 705? Acceptez-vous. Perfect. Child. Oh, 2. It's like, has to be the twins, Mulligan and Fulligan. Alright. Hey, twins like each other better. Excellent. Alright. So, you and your brother. What are you guys looking like? So he's good at combat, he's better at stewardship. Intrigue, pretty similar. Alright, let's raise you to be a warrior, I guess. A great warrior. If we can... Yeah, well, he's pretty good. Brilliant strategist, child of concubine, kind, patient. Oh, just her again. Yeah, sure. That'll raise her opinion of me too, which isn't bad. Now you, we'd like to maybe raise as a steward, take advantage of your already kind of currently existing predilection. Oh, she's a concubine, so that's good. I mean, this will kind of increase her opinion of me too. She'll be slightly less likely to stab me in my sleep. What is the situation with concubines anyway? I mean, do they all have a room? How does it work? It's genuinely a very weird situation. Sleep at the foot of the bed? I don't know. Just all sleeping in the same bed, like, you know, kind of with like the blanket tucked up to our chins. All of us wearing nightcaps. I don't know. Good night, John boy. Oh, okay. Hey, he's strong. My son is strong. He's a powerful specimen at 6. Alright, so we want to raise you. Well, I mean, if you're strong, I think it'd be kind of cool to raise you as well. He's a great warrior. Brilliant strategist. I mean, this guy's depressed, he's zealous, he's deceitful, he's cruel. I don't know if I want him to be raised all those horrible things. On the other hand, you never know. I guess I could try to raise the opinion of some foreign folk. I mean, I could raise his opinion of me by sending him there. Because his opinion does really suck. But I'd kind of like to have that alliance first, I think. Speaking of alliances and the like. She has a spouse. Oh, I should have been paying attention. Looping? Are you kidding me? Huh. That is an unfortunate name. Adorable hat, though. Alright, well... Now, she does have a brother, who I could potentially, I think, get an alliance with. Maybe. I don't know if this would count for an alliance. This might, though. Arrange a betrothal between him and... He's not the heir, is he? He is the heir to Mercia. This is what I was trying to avoid, actually. I wish I had a bastard daughter. could engage him too. But I would really like to have an alliance with them. But I really don't want to have them having a claim. Unfortunate, I must say. Very unfortunate. Because I could always... They are powerful. They're powerful enough to be really big help. They'll give me the alliance. Would they take a matrilineal? I didn't think they would. Oh boy, this is a risk. This is such a risk, but I want to have an alliance. I want to have an alliance here. So let's see. Sigh. Okay. Yep, we're doing it. Oh, another child ready to be raised. Oh. Well, thank you, Ecgfrith. Gentleman. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Alright, Dimnagil, my strong son. Wait, didn't I just send you to get educated by somebody? Did I change my mind? Oh, I guess I just didn't go through with it. There we go. I got distracted. Okay. Some bad traits, potentially. But we can build him up to be a brilliant strategist, so I think that'll work out. Be our warrior son. Dimnagil, warrior prince. Sure, brother. Alright, so... Child of a concubine. Trusting. Okay. No intrigue, no stewardship. Not a bad diplomat, and certainly not bad in terms of that. I mean, I guess we could educate him to be a priest. That could be good. Yeah, we can build up... actually, Ivor already really likes us, so there's no worry there. We could build up a relationship with our half-sister, who kind of likes us already, but could like us more. There is that. So, I mean, that is nice. She doesn't have the best skill, though. He has a really good skill, but I think keeping our kids Welsh is probably advantageous. Hunchback. Yeah. Well, I mean, none of those things are going to be inherited by him. The cynical part, I don't really want him to pick up. Shy and honest, potentially. Although honest, I don't think is very helpful in terms of intrigue. Yeah, it's actually really bad. I mean, he doesn't have a kind of a case for it, but having these in there could be really good. What about that? Half-brother. Where am I in terms of all this? I don't really have great stats. Yeah. Patient, arbitrary, paranoid. I mean, he already really likes me anyway. Don't really want him to pick up slothful, greedy, ambitious. I definitely don't want him to get ambitious, so yeah, I'll send him to my brother. I think that'll be fine. I can always send him somewhere else to build up friendships. I mean, speaking of which, actually, how's Carrie Elway's feeling about me? He's not loving me, so maybe, you know what, this is gonna irritate my brother now, but if I send him to you, you've got good stewardship. Send my young son to thee. Yeah, well, negative 15, he might become Anglo-Saxon, but that's still, well, once he accepts, I'll get that advantage, so that's not too bad. Oh, thank you, Carrie Elways. Alright, so this war here ended. They have a retinue, it looks like, of 1,242 men. Oh, I think it's the special event troops, and they're sticking around. So that's not good. I don't really want to deal with that if I invade them. Oh, I would like that army to go away before I decide to holy war them. Speaking of which, how did Novant kind of affect my max troops? Not as much as I would have liked. Can I increase, actually, the number of troops I have? I can by... well, actually, Earth Hill Fort. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not that expensive. I think it's a good idea to get that going. Here it's all cash across the board because it's not a tribal area. So once that's built, we'll be able to get a little bit bigger of a levy. I don't want to spend prestige. We now have the amount of prestige that we need in order to... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So he died. So she didn't inherit anything. She's a hunchback. What is going on with the hunchback thing around here? Where's it coming from? Anyway, it's just an epidemic. So I don't know. I think she'll inherit the claim anyway that her father would have gotten upon the death of his father. So maybe we can marry her matrilineally to somebody and then try to press her claim. Adgar is no longer the court chaplain. He died in Rome. That happens a lot to our guys because we send them down there. Why do you not like me? Oh, you're Anglo-Saxon. I mean, you're... Yeah. Alright, and we're looking good religion-wise, right? Novant didn't go to Cathar. Okay, nice. You know what? We may decide to do that holy war, so let's have them actually trying to do that. Get those troops. That'll at least give us the option if we decide we want to do it, and it'll build up our piety in the meantime, improve our relation with, I think, other Christian leaders. So long term, not a bad idea. Alright. Still trying to do that claim. I guess I could go and try to send him down to fabricate the claim in the Isle of Man. Nope. Sorry, should have reclicked. There we go. You can do it, Dimnagil. Actually, I'm gonna get Ivor. Ivor. I didn't even look at that. Was a concubine pregnant? Okay, my bad. When I introduced my friend to Ivor, I had high hopes. I hoped they would become fast friends so we could spend time together, the three of us. Ivor and my friend had a great time together. Cool, who's my friend? I stood by the stained glass windows and tried to look through them when the priest approached me and asked me what I thought about them. A courtier by my side spoke before I managed to say some very unfair opinions about the multitude of colors used. Huh. It saved me, but only for a minute. Thanks, Eladir. I know nothing about stained glass windows. My wife, Athiena, has complained about me being absent so often, and so when I found that I had some extra gold to spend, I decided to buy her something nice. Maybe some sort of jewelry. Sure. A bracelet would really bring out the color in her eyes. Why the ellipsis? Cameo of myself, perhaps. You can look at me all the time. Ah, deeply in love. Ruby earrings. Ah, she falls in love. 15 gold. What is your current opinion of me? You don't love me a lot. I think having my wife love me is probably a good idea. I tried to get away with repeating Eladir's opinion about the stained glass window, but his probing questions made me confess in the end. I hated the colors, and the motif was just stupid. The priest thought it to be unfair. Oh. Oops. How's this war going? I hope it just drags on for ages. Nice, 43%. I just want you guys to kill each other forever. Oh, did they actually achieve independence? Nice. That is nice to see. This, oh. Alright. Everything is just, this is like the best thing that we could possibly have happen. This is really great. We have them breaking apart, fighting each other. We're moving into Northumbria. So, I mean, we gotta be worried about the religious problems that are currently going on. And we need to be worried about, I guess, just, Viking invasions and things like that. But, I mean, Picklin breaking up makes us just so much more secure. So as long as we don't die of something like typhus anytime soon, I think we've got a pretty good shot at continuing to spread. If we could just get that claim on the Isle of Man, what are our odds? I mean, does it say 10% yearly? I mean, I love that we've basically been trying to fabricate a claim almost every year that we've been playing this game, with some slight windows where we weren't. I mean, I guess we were trying to improve relations for a while there in Perfetherlad, but still, we've had pretty bad luck. in terms of not getting a claim finally. Alright, so who's ready? Faisal, I think my youngest son, right? Unless I've had another one since then. Yeah, I had my youngest son. He's pretty good stewardship. I like having stewards around. But we could have some... I mean, and the dream is that we'll eventually get a Midas Touch one and kind of be able to play off of that. Cruel, deceitful. Yeah. Well, I'll increase her relationship with me, which I like. Perfect. That's still going. Has there been any actual change? There has. Okay. It's ridiculous. Oh, what's going on down here? Oh, they're being raided, of course. Ale Festful. Mercia, what have you been up to? Wait, what? Attacking Sheikh Adria of Ulad Nile in Ifrenid Holy War for Alger. Are you serious? Algeria? Okay. Are you actually involved in that? I'm impressed. Color me impressed? Are you, like, actually leading, too? No, you're not. Do you have any troops that are currently away? I have no idea. That is baffling to me. Do you just have, like, some strange allies? He has a friend, Mezwar, a friend. Oh! I think this can happen because of your focus. I think you can end up with like a friend that's foreign. It's really interesting. Business focus. Oh, I think that's how it happens. Yeah, you end up going to like a different land and meeting like a friend, sort of, you know, a foreign leader, and becoming their friend. Or maybe that guy must have done that, ended up in Mercia, become friends with King Ecgfrith of Mercia. And so he's agreed to help him in his war, even though he probably doesn't even have any boats. Well, he does. He has some ships. Oh, no, not built. Okay, he only has the stable. So, yeah, I don't think he has any boats. But, he is supporting him, you know, emotionally. The Gotlander. Gotlander. Who are you currently raiding? Oh, you're raiding... you're raiding Gwyneth. That's mean. Oh, okay, so he's actually raiding his brother. That may have been what finally pushed it in there. Ah, Merthin. I think that's the Welsh name from which we get Merlin. So, like the Arthurian tales. Essentially a figure kind of from that sort of proto-history kind of period where he was, you know, pagan and supported, you know, the sort of old pagan ways, ended up going crazy, retreating into the forest, I think, to live out his days there. And from that story, we get the, you know, the sort of later, you know, high medieval idea of, you know, Merlin as the wizard of King Arthur's court. Sort of lost in those stories is that kind of period of overlap between the older, you know, Celtic pagan ways and the advance of Christianity. And so it can be really interesting to read those stories where you really get a sense of that. And sometimes you get a sense from like older Welsh stories of just kind of Christianity was sort of plastered on top of an older pagan story. So, you know, just kind of out of nowhere, everyone's always saying, like, you know, praise God all the time. Where probably the original story didn't involve that as much. But yeah, Merthin. I like it. Guess I can name a child Artur. Fate's man spawned me. My wife Avienna is pregnant. And Welsh medieval history is really interesting, where they continued after gradually sort of, you know, being defeated over time by the English, still kind of holding on to the idea that someday someone would come, you know, a great king would come and, you know, reclaim the island for them. And it sort of came to pass in terms of, from their perspective, to an extent, and, you know, certainly fostered by the king in question, King Henry Tudor, so Henry VII, was of Welsh descent, and so even though I don't think he ever actually even went to Wales, I certainly don't think his son did, Henry VIII, they still, you know, look to him as, you know, possibly the kind of the culmination of that dream, the fruition of it. And he named his firstborn son, if I remember correctly, Arthur, kind of tying into that. But Arthur ended up not having any children, dying young, and the king that, you know, ultimately really succeeded Henry VII was Henry VIII. All right, Ecgfrith Aisling, arranged marriage. Oh, are they of age finally? Oh, God, this is my last chance to say no. Forever hold your peace. Maybe she's 25. Maybe they won't have kids. Except, all right. So I got my alliance with Mercia again. I want to take advantage of that. I need to get a claim on Scotland. I want to go after these jerks. But not yet. Not yet. Come on, Ivor. My half-brother. Get that claim. We need to go after Picklin. We need to take advantage of this mess. This hot mess. A glorious hot mess. Okay. How is this fight going? Scottish Revolt. It's currently in favor of the revolt. So we may end up with the House of Kirkin falling. Oh, he just got arrested, I think. The Priest Hater! So imprisoned by King Ernest. Please don't have some weird... Okay, alright. I was worried he's going to be like a Lawler to something. Actually, that would have been great, because then I would have had a Holy War claim. Okay, so he's also of House Kirkin. He's his brother. A daughter, Marared. Sure. Man, I am having kids like crazy. Oh, that took... that... Wait, is that my first daughter? That's hilarious. I had... Oh my god, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Right, so I had 8 sons and a daughter. Wow. Well, I'm down over by. Okay, become the King of Pickland. Well, we would rename it, but becoming the King of Pickland would be nice. Does that give me any kind of... Alright, if pagan... I'm not pagan, so that doesn't help me at all. Amass wealth. 500 gold. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon, either. Well, we'll think about that for a moment. In the meantime, this is probably a great time to stop the episode. As we're sort of on the cusp, we've kind of solidified everything. We're getting alliances. We're getting prepared for the next big push. If we have, I think, good... Yeah, I mean, our allies like us a decent amount. Maybe what we can do is really try to build up those alliances again, make sure that these people will help us, and then do a holy war on Ulster. It's not traditionally part of the Kingdom of Strathclyde, but I think an exception can and ought to be made if we can really take advantage of that. I mean, especially if we get some holy troops, or some holy warriors from our raising zeal or building zeal currently, which we have a 10% yearly outcome possibility. We have 42% chance of that. So that would be really great. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like. It's greatly appreciated if you enjoyed what you saw. If you'd like to be notified of updates to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Thank you again so much, and I will see you again next time.